Welcome back to the Metropol Sports Center, the first of its kind on primetime TV, where it's all about money and sports. It's all about chums and sports. Ganjina sports, depending on what you want to call it. My name is Ngaro Kamuya, and I'm joined by a gentleman. I'll be introducing him shortly. Everyone has been talking about basketball in the last month or so with the NBA playoffs happening. So we want to focus on the local league and get an in-depth look at what happens in the local league, in the local professional league. So with me is Arial Okal, who plays with the Kenya Ports Authority, who I must add, by the way, are the defending champions. Mr. Okal, Karibu Sports Center.
Asante sana.
First question.
Yep.
When did you start playing basketball?
I started playing around 2006.
Yes.
Yeah, but it was just for fun, nothing serious.
Yes.
Yeah, but around 2010, I decided to get serious because I felt like it was the easy way out. You know, I wanted to like make it big. So after watching a few tapes, a few basketball shows on TV, I felt like I can play this thing big time.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm curious. What position do you play? Because you've walked in and I'm like, Jesus, this guy is towering. First, how tall are you and what position do you play?
I'm 204 centimeters. Yeah. That is 6 feet 9 inches.
Yes.
Yeah. With a wingspan of like 7'1".
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I play position. It's tricky.
Yes.
Because when I'm here, I play as a center.
Yes.
When I'm out there, I play as a power forward, small forward.
Yes.
Yeah. Because a lot of people out there are taller.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So when you're in Kenya, of course, because of the height challenges we have in Kenya,
exactly,
will play a center.
Exactly.
That's number 5 position. Then when you move outside because of the taller people, then of course you shift naturally to.
Then I shift and I go back to
the power forward or the small
power
forward.
forward and small forward.
Or either a wingman or number 4 power forward.
Yeah.
Now, just enlighten us about the basketball league in Kenya. I mean, what shape does it take? How many leagues do you have? How many teams do you have per league? And what's the format? When does the season run? Because not too many people know about that.
We have feeder leagues. They are little leagues. Like every county, every province, like, you know, the regions that we had before. They used to have their own leagues. Like there is Kisumu, they have their own league. There is Rift Valley. Nairobi, they have a league, they call it the NBA.
Yes.
Then there is the NBA in Mombasa. These are small leagues. Then from there they have, for men, there is Division 2. So when you qualify from the little leagues, you can join Division 2. Then from there it has, I think, 12 teams. Yeah, from there you can go to Division 1.
Yes.
Yeah, now Division 1 is a little bit tougher now.
Yeah.
From Division 1, you can qualify to the top flight league, the Premier League.
Yes.
Now that one is for big boys only.
Yes.
It has 12 teams.
Yes.
And KP are the defending champions.
The defending champions.
Yeah.
So it's safe to say you play in the league for the big boys.
Yeah, I play for the big boys. I always like to roll with the winners.
You like to roll with the big boys.
Yeah.
Now, Ariel, and this is a discussion I've had so many times with very many guys. When I was growing up, I grew up in the era when basketball was becoming popular in Kenya in the 90s, primarily because that, if you ask me, that was the golden era of basketball, with the kind of players that you had then. And basketball was becoming a global sport. You know, of course, we saw the Dream Team effect at the 1992 Olympics.
Yeah.
And as a result of that, in Kenya, basketball was also becoming very popular.
Yeah, we had a lot of success during that time.
During that time, exactly. When you used to go for these school functions, everyone wanted to go watch the basketball game.
Basketball games.
You remember Obey Your Thirst adverts with
Sprite. For Sprite,
yeah. For Sprite, you remember?
I remember.
Yeah, so basketball was very popular. And then come, I want to say maybe about 2007, 2008, you started seeing a dip in the game, and it
started going down.
And it's not as popular as it was in the 90s. What do you think happened around that time?
I think the biggest problem we had from that time was like the connection between the good players that were playing then, the veteran players that were playing then, and the younger players that were coming up. There was like something was broken in between.
There was no transition.
There was no transition from the vets to the younger players. And then I think where we failed is we didn't have guys who will go down to the grassroots and pick up talent, you know.
Yes, yes.
Like for me, I had to come up the hard way because I wasn't coming from any major city. I was coming from Nakuru.
Yes.
So coming from Nakuru and coming to Nairobi or Mombasa and making it big in a bigger team
Yes.
was a challenge. Yeah. Nobody will see you.
Yes.
So I think from there, there's an issue with also marketing. You know.
Yes.
The game, people were not. There was no social media back then. So nobody would watch basketball the way they watch basketball today. People were not in the know, you know.
Yes. Yes.
So that was a bigger challenge.
That was a challenge. Now, can you call basketball in Kenya professional by your own? And if so, and if not, sorry, what is the issue? Why do you think it's not professional?
It's not professional.
Yes.
Of course, there are no contracts.
Yes.
We don't have serious sponsors. We had I think 2-3 weeks ago.
Yes.
We secured a sponsorship.
Yeah, 100 million shillings.
Yeah.
Yes.
He dished out some bucks.
Yes.
So I think all those years, this is the time for me as a player in the Kenya Basketball Federation.
Yes.
This is the time I've seen like a serious sponsorship.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's the first time.
So from here, maybe after 5 years, we will start going professional.
Yeah.
Then they have this NBA thing that is coming up.
That was going to be my next question.
Yeah, they have that. So you know.
Yes. Yes.
Teams will start getting serious. There'll be
some top dollar.
You know.
It's good you mentioned that. Now let me shock you, or let me shock our viewers. I'm sure you know.
Yeah.
If you go to the US,
yeah.
The team, the richest team in terms of value is the New York Knicks.
The New York Knicks.
That is valued at $5 billion. Then you have the Los Angeles Lakers, which is about 4 point something. Then you have the Golden State Warriors, which have I think they've come up in the last few years. And then you have the Chicago
because
Bulls,
of winning.
Because of winning. And then you have the Chicago Bulls, who are still feeding off the Jordan era, valued at about 2 point something billion dollars. So it's safe to say that the NBA is a $1 billion league.
That's a big market.
It's a big market. Now, with what you were just saying, or what you are pointing to, the NBA has come to Africa. There's the Basketball African League that has been formed.
Sponsored by the NBA.
Sponsored by the NBA. And now I want to know your thoughts and what your dreams are, because in the NBA finals that have just been concluded, we have somebody who picked up basketball at the age of 15, Pascal Siakam. At the age of 15.
And he's a champion.
And he's a champion. Basketball with beyond borders, and he's been exposed and he's been able to play the game at the NBA level. Now, for you, with the introduction of the Basketball African League, what are you hoping to realize from that?
For me,
as
like
an individual.
As an individual, because for me, like right now, I'm like over there, and there's nowhere I'll go up from here.
Yes.
I know, like for me, it's just going to be a plateau.
Then it dips,
yeah. For me right now, I just want to see like 2 or 3 guys in the NBA.
Yes.
From Kenya.
From Kenya, yes.
Forget Africa. South Africa, they have someone, Thabo Sefolosha.
Yes.
Nigeria, they have a few guys. Cameroon now, they have Embiid and Siakam.
Yes, Embiid and
Bamute.
Yes.
This Tunisia.
Yes.
Medri.
Yes.
You know. So I just want to see. Even Tanzanians, they had
somebody a while back. Hashim. Yeah.
So I want to see Kenya with like 2 or 3 guys in the NBA.
In the league,
that would be like the happiest moment, you know, in basketball for me.
Yes.
As an individual. And also for like every other basketball player who played the game before.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
It's going to be like something, you know.
It's going to be a dream. Of course, everyone now is claiming Masai Ujiri because of his Kenyan mother, but and the Kenyan influence. In
every team wants him now.
Every team wants him, exactly. Why I know the Washington Wizards have offered him a deal.
I saw they gave him an offer, I think, after the final whistle the other day.
I can tell you from sources that he was being courted a while back, but look, that's a discussion I'm sure we'll be having as we go on. We've just had the NBA finals that have been concluded. Toronto Raptors have won. I'll tell you for free that I'm happy personally.
Me too.
How about you?
Yeah, me too. I personally am a LeBron James fan.
Yes.
And since the Los Angeles Lakers were not that successful, so I bandwagoned like as a Toronto Raptors fan. The last 10 days, I decided to move to Toronto, and they did not disappoint. I was a little bit scared, you know, after the last few seconds, after game 5, I was scared. I was like, damn.
What's going to happen?
Yeah, we're going back to their home. I don't think we're going to win this one. But Kawhi Leonard is something, man.
Oh, yeah, Kawhi Leonard is something else. He's a talent. And my reasons were otherwise. I didn't want the Golden State Warriors to win because
They
of
have
the
won
super
too
times,
much, yeah.
the super team, sorry, the super team era, and a bit of bias because, like I'm saying, I grew up in the 90s, so I have an affinity towards Phil Jackson,
Yeah.
and I think only Phil Jackson should be the one to hold the 3P title. On to my last question, which is a debate every basketball fan has.
Yeah.
LeBron James or Michael Jordan?
This one is tricky.
Yeah.
Because I've said I'm a LeBron James fan. You
Yes,
know?
yes.
So this one is tricky.
Yes.
I think I'll put it this way. Because LeBron hasn't finished his basketball career yet.
Yes.
I will say he's the best player of our generation.
Yes.
And then Michael Jordan is the god of basketball. He's the GOAT, the greatest of all time.
The greatest of all time, yes.
Yeah, because you can see he's been to the finals six times,
yes.
And won six times.
6 times.
LeBron has been there 9 times.
And he's won 3 times.
And won 3.
And he's won 3 times, that's true. And Michael Jordan has 5 regular
5 regular
MVPs,
season MVPs.
and 6
finals MVPs. He's I think 2-time DPOI, 1-time DPOI.
Yes.
Then he's
That's
a scoring
defensive player
champ.
of the year. And then the
He's a
scoring 10-time
champion.
scoring champion.
So you see.
Average field goal by average the points.
And the Olympic gold medal. You're gonna
two-time
Olympic gold
medalist.
So you can see my guy has a long way to go.
He has a long way to go. Arial Okal, thank you very much. Or Arial Okal, sorry. Thank you very much for gracing the Metropol Sports Center. It's always a beauty talking about basketball. And I am with you. I hope that we can be able to realize the talent that we have in Kenya, and we can be able to see 1 or 2 people playing the trade in the NBA. There are 30 teams in the NBA.
That's gonna be a dream.
It's a dream for everyone who loves the game of basketball.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. You had it from Arial. Sorry, I beg your pardon. Arial Okal, who plays center when he's playing for the Kenya Ports Authority, but when he goes outside, he's playing at the power forward or small forward. He's 6'9", 7'1" wingspan. I must add Kevin Durant, 6'11", 7'6" wingspan. So he's not too far off. He's not too far off. We take a short break, but when we get back, we'll be having the Events Watch with National One.